Hello and welcome back to MakerMatt. Welcome again to the workshop. Today we're going to look at something really interesting. We're going to see what we can make of this. So let's crack on with it. So what we actually have here is some walnut here, and this big disc, this is also walnut, and some oak pieces. This walnut is actually from our kitchen, so this is actually our work surfaces or what was left. So we're going to glue this up, so we're going to have basically an oak sandwich. Cool. Hopefully this should look pretty cool. I'm kind of excited about seeing how this might turn out. So let's get gluing it up. This is all now glued up. As we can see, we've got them all clamped together. So that would be left now for about a day, and we'll come back to it when it's ready to be turned. Yeah! And we're back. It's been about 3 or 4 days actually since I glued this up. Now it's time to take the clamps off and see if it's actually stuck. Hopefully it hasn't delaminated, so here we are. So let's get the clamps off and see what it's like. Not too bad. Clamps are off, stayed together so far. Proof of the pudding is going to be once it's actually on the lathe spinning. If it flies up and hits me in the head, then I know I didn't do it right. So let's get it centered, let's get it mounted. Yeah! We now have it mounted onto the lathe, as we can see here. It's a little bit out of balance because it is a kind of a big chunk of wood for this lathe anyway. So what we're going to do first is we're going to try and balance it out by rounding this off a bit. We will have to take it slow though, and hopefully it doesn't delaminate and hit me in the head. I know you'll laugh if it does, but hopefully it doesn't. Okay, let's get on to doing time. God blimey, that took some work. But we are pretty much round, and it looks nice. I kind of I like it. We've got some gaps here which we have to fill up with glue. But for now, I think I'm going to, one, sharpen my tool because they're blunt as hell now, and then I might actually start giving this thing some shape. So let's position the camera and let's get turning. Right, I've got my shape now and I'm actually kind of liking it. The unfortunate thing is I do have a bunch of these, bunch of gaps, but I should be able to deal with those with some glue and some sawdust and fill those in. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to start sanding, and whilst doing that I will have a look at obviously gluing those up. So let's get sanding. We're sanded to 320 grit, and I don't know about you, but I like this. Okay, I mean it's not perfect because where I filled in some of the gaps, it looks a little bit rough. But considering this is the first time I'm doing a you know, a glue project, I don't think it's bad. But now we've done the sanding, it's time to go for, you know what, the stuff I absolutely love, Yorkshire grey. Love it. Let's slap on a coat and let's get it shiny. Fast forward a day, we've now got her flipped around in the chuck. Got this on, got the tailstock on there just to give it a bit of support. Now we're going to obviously start to hollow this out and actually make a bowl. So, turning time! Okay, the inside is hollowed out and I'm really liking this. Still got a few little gaps I've got to fill in. I did get a few catches. Still learning. But I don't know about you, but I'm really liking this. Just got to decide whether I'm going to keep it as a normal bowl or potentially turn it into a yarn bowl. But anyway, I've got to crack on with the sanding here, so I'll get back to you once it's sanded up. Right, from where this was a hollow form, I haven't actually recorded the sanding of the inside because you can't really see very much because my arm's in the way. But anyway, we are done. I've Yorkshire gritted and it's ready. Now, for my first glue attempt, I think it looks okay. I'm really actually kind of pleased with it. Still yet to decide whether it's going to be a normal bowl, or stay as a normal bowl, or if I'm going to make it a yarn bowl. But here is the result. Thanks to all of you who've stayed with me until the end. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I enjoy making them and I wish I could do more. It's just time. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.